Oh, wrong.
Who was the president in 1981? Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year to everyone out there. Thank you for joining us this evening. It's your boy, Barris and Colt.
Hello. 2021.
New Year. This is the continuation. The saga continues.
I started it off very tired.
I started it off very, very slowly. Like I woke up at 11. I took my time with everything today, which might be my mantra going into this whole year. Take my time and methodically work it out.
Why stop now? This was kind of a day of kicking back.
A day of reflecting over the past year, which I didn't really. I just, like I told you, I did nothing but laundry and video games today, and that's all I needed to do. I had a good night last night, though. Hung out with some friends.
Yeah.
Played some cards, and then I was home I didn't get to their house till 11:20. Watched the ball drop, and I was home by almost 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it was a late night for me. Much later than that, I think. Well, not that much later. Probably like 3 or so, but still too late. And then I never get to sleep right away. Yeah. So it's coffee and running on not much sleep.
All right, drink on my coffee. So your code tonight is crowd.live/860. Because all the questions are about Connecticut tonight. And since I live in 860 and not the 203, that's why I picked 860. Now, I didn't want to put too many numbers out there and confuse people.
I'm the 203, but I think there's even more now. There's more area codes.
Really? I didn't think so.
I think they added a couple more, in the past 5 years.
Huh?
And I couldn't tell you what they are because
you never need to use them.
Yeah. I used to have to memorize everyone's phone number. Now there's no reason to ever do that again.
A couple members, I still remember my phone number from when I had a landline that was my own when I lived with my parents. Both my parents also had worked for the phone company, so I had a lot of things with phones growing up. I would be able to know the tones and know which number it was. That's some crazy shit. I could play Jingle Bells on the phone with the tones. But mine was 242 mark.
I think I knew that trick too, to do Jingle Bells.
Yeah. All the lower tones are the lower numbers and the higher tones are the higher numbers, and zeros is really, really high.
And Jingle Bells is 4 notes, which makes it.
Yeah, no, that's what it says. It makes it so much easier. It's funny though, now we don't even correspond that the letters go with numbers now because you don't memorize anybody's number. Unless you're dialing from a landline.
Yeah, or the business with the jingles.
Yeah. 1-800-77 cash now.
That's it, JG Wentworth.
877 cash now. That's ridiculous.
That's if you're ever arrested and you get the one phone call, but you can't check your cell phone, so that's the only number everyone knows.
877 cash now.
So you just got to call JG Wentworth from jail.
Smart guys doing that. So all our questions tonight are about Connecticut businesses. Not just Connecticut business, a couple other things that are in Connecticut, but essentially all of these are businesses. You'll understand what I mean. And I did it strictly because I've already had it made, and this is Connecticut, and I figured, why not use it? The write-in question is going to be a little different, too. You're going to have to write a number. It's a 4-digit number, and you'll understand why, because sure you can figure it out. You have to write a year. I'm sure people will be able to figure that one out. That one's not too hard. I guess it depends on your age.
You don't want to type out the year phonetically, right?
Yeah. Well, I think when I did that before, it only brings up the numbers on your phone. If you do a numerical answer.
That would be very helpful. I hope it is the case.
It better be. Right now we got about 10 teams. People still crawling in. And of course, the 10 and 10, you are playing to be entered in the sweepstakes to win a $10 gift card for Illicit Brewery this week. There'll be one lucky winner out of the 7 days. We'll pick randomly. And maybe it's you. Or maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. I don't know. And put in the comments what any New Year's resolutions. Anybody got any New Year's resolutions? Colt, do you have any New Year's resolutions? More cat.
I kind of started a few like New Year's resolutions, the usual, like try and exercise and learn a language and all that stuff. And I actually try to actually do it still. Duolingo, do my little scores every day.
That's a good idea. To Duolingo every day. That was my New Year's resolution last year, and I did not keep up on it at all. It was Tiny Cards. Tiny Cards is like a trivia thing.
Yeah, I think we got rid of that part.
Jess and Mike D, my doppelganger Mike D.
Whoa.
Happy New Year to both of you and to your baby boy. Hopefully you guys had a great New Year ringing it in. Mike's my doppelganger. It's a really weird story about that. Like, we had mutual friends, and everybody always said we looked alike, and then when we finally met, it's like, oh my God, we do look alike. We kind of talk alike. It's weird. It's really strange. Like, one of those things.
I don't think I have a real life doppelganger. I used to, when my hair was long, I always got Kurt Cobain, which I don't even think I see.
Well, you have your head on straight. No pun intended.
Well,
I truly believe everyone has a doppelganger. Oh, and thank you as well. I'm doing very good. My New Year's resolution. So if I want to do like the exercise one, I do this every years. So I did it this past year. I always start working out in December. So when New Year's comes, I've already gotten over that, dreading to go to the gym. So now I'm pretty good. I started at the beginning of December, and I'm doing pretty good.
I also like that. No, you go for it.
Yeah. No, go ahead. My biggest resolution was to drive less places. Sometimes I
like that.
I just go places just to go somewhere. Kind of enjoy the freedom of others, or where I live, I could take public transportation. I probably won't, but to be honest with you, me and my friend were talking about taking a train to MGM before quarantine happened, which is a really good idea because then you can take it up and take it right back if you're going in the daytime. Now it's one of those things that got me thinking, like, I'm gonna drive less places. I'll ask more people to drive for me. I'm one of those people that always like drive because I think I have control issues. That's one way of letting go of control.
I kind of relate to that. I don't know what that's all about, but being a passenger is kind of strenuous.
It freaks me out sometimes. Yeah, like I'm like holding on to the oh shit bar, and like.
But just the kind of stuff that never bothered me when I didn't have a license. I don't know why it does now. It's the same people driving sometimes.
19 teams, and it is now 10 after, so we'll get started. Let me go over the rules if you don't know the rules. Rules to the game are simple. You will be prompted for the first 8 questions of multiple choice. You will get 100 points is the maximum amount you can get, but it's very, very tough to get. Actually, it's pretty impossible because when the timer starts going, you get less points. Pick the correct option. You receive points for the correct answer. And the longer you wait, the less points you get. Our 9th question is our annoying knowing, which means that one you specifically have to write in the answer. And this one is all numbers. you have to write in a date. You will have to write it in a year, just to make that more clear for you. A year, a specific year. And then your last question will be double the points, but you only get half the time to pick the right selection. So, without further ado, and I'm hoping everybody out there is having a happy new year. Let's go ahead and get our game started. If you look at your phone or your device, you should have a countdown starting right now, but you will not have the number 9 coming up, and nobody knows why.
Maybe someday we'll get an answer.
They pointed out in live trivia also. Question 1. Which of these candy manufacturers are headquartered in Orange, Connecticut? Is it Necco, Pez, Wrigley, or Mars? The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
I don't know if I know this.
I've been here before. They have an actual museum dedicated to...
Only one of these is in Connecticut, right?
Yep. 17.
Okay,
one says Necco, the New England Confectionery Company, which is actually in Massachusetts, but it is Pez.
Yeah, I know. I see the billboard. But Orange seems kind of
close. You live closer.
Yeah.
Closer.
That's why I was kind of like, it's not an orange, is it?
According to my research.
I think I would have seen it. Oh.
I'm going to change the background because I'm having trouble seeing some of the stuff. There we go. And Matt Turner, Snoop Doggy Dogg, and Jimmy all tied for first place. And I think a 3-way tie for fourth place.
Yeah.
Anna, Wookie Truck, and Yup. 1 point behind them.
Another 3-way tie.
Anybody's game, anyone's game. Let's go on to question number 2. More Connecticut trivia. The Hartford Yard Goats are a farm league baseball team that is affiliated with what Major League Baseball franchise? Is it New York Mets, Oakland A's, Colorado Rockies, or the Boston Red Sox? I miss Yard Goat games. I used to go all the time. It was like my seeing how my bar is the closest bar to the place, we would get free tickets all the time.
I remember it took forever to open that place, but
oh yeah,
it was worth it because it's so nice.
Oh yeah, and it's won 2 years in a row. It won best new stadium for a minor league ball club, which is really good. And it's actually
I'd agree.
The facility is so pristine that they can house a Major League Baseball team if you want it.
Based on the 2 I've been to, I agree. It's the best.
We have 3 teams saying the Mets, 3 saying the A's, 9 saying the Rockies, and 3 saying the Red Sox. And your majority is rule. Half the people got this one correct. It is the Colorado Rockies. Evan jumps on top with Yup. Yeah, Jevin and Yup still tied. First place, Katie L in third. And Colt down in 16th.
I just got one wrong.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes, baby. Former Kinetic Company, now defunct, created a video game system and popular doll brand that broke record sales in 1982. I think I was supposed to say what former Kinetic. Is it Hitachi, Atari, Mattel, or Coleco?
Oh, geez. I find this interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know any of these.
I should have put in some extra information here on the notes.
Oh, the anticipation. I must know.
And 3 teams saying Hitachi, 1 saying Atari, 8 saying Mattel, 8 saying Coleco. And I believe it is the name of the company is an acronym, and it's Connecticut Light and Electric Company. So it would be
yeah.
I believe I'm not sure if that's an acronym, but it's something along those lines. I had an aunt that worked for Coleco when these first came out, and you would put them on the carpet and they would short out. So they had warranties, so you could just bring them back. And you probably went through like 4 of them. And Coleco also invented the popular doll brand Cabbage Patch. My mother still
Really?
has Cabbage Patch still in the box, up in her attic in a Rubbermaid container. Smart,
Those are the
smart.
ones you like trample people in the stores on Black Friday to get.
Yeah. Oh, that was the big thing before Elmo was. That was a big thing
Yeah.
in like '86, I think. Evan, first place. Zalman in second. Spartacus in third. Yep, moves to fourth. And we're going to question number 4. What Native American tribe is the owner of Foxwoods Casino? Is it the Mohegan tribe, the Pequot tribe, Iroquois tribe, or the Shawnee tribe? And that doesn't matter what tribe it is, they have most of my money, I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
Mhm.
I think I know this one. I feel like I should at least.
I put one in there to trick people.
Uh-oh.
2 fell for my trick. The Mohegan Sun tribe, or Mohegan tribe, because they
Yeah.
own Mohegan Sun, but the Pequot tribe owns Foxwoods. So your answer is Pequot.
Yes.
And Evan and Zalman still on top, and Spartacus in third. Top 3 is staying same, but it's still anybody's game. Going into the midpoint question. Question 5, which of these Connecticut-based companies has the most employees? This is also as of 2019 when I took this step. Is it Cigna, United Technologies, Otis Elevator Company, or Stanley Black & Decker?
Oh boy.
All Connecticut companies.
Oh boy. I'm not so sure.
I like the gift I found when I put in Connecticut, and it's like that suspension bridge in Hartford that goes to the Children's Museum, Science Museum.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like you notice it when you look at it. You're like, oh yeah,
I know, it makes it look all futuristic.
I know. It looks so cool. And apparently, it was featured in some manga cartoon also.
Beats me.
All right, 8 say Cigna, 10 say UT United Technologies, 1 says Otis, 2 say Stanley Black & Decker, and your answer, your majority of rules again with 10 for United Technologies.
I was one of the Cigna people. Dang it.
However, the the Yale New Haven Medical Group has more employees total, but there's different like sub chapters and stuff, so it was kind of the wording would be confusing.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
didn't want to put that one there.
Just don't
That
even-
one has the most
yeah.
of it. It's a lot. It's like almost 500,000.
Oh.
Zalman taking first place over Evan. Katie L still right behind Evan and holding on there. Watch out. Sorry, there's no pop culture here, but you can still move up. Bad Kitty's tied in third place with Katie L. And they're just getting close. That's the halfway point. Let's go into our 6th question. WWE is the biggest sports entertainment company in the world. In 2001, they created what other sports entertainment league? Was it and one basketball, bum fights, the XFL, or esports?
I hope it's not bum fights.
Bum fights. You remember bum fights?
I kind of
That
did.
was like, yeah, it was like,
Be
that
like
was-
the
I felt like it was like the same thing as like Girls Gone Wild, but
yeah, I would say like the late night ads where they're trying to sell the
Yeah.
tapes.
bum fights. Oh, nobody picked bum fight. 2 did pick esports, and 19 picked the XFL, which is a social, and that is correct. Socialite. Zalman in first. Katie L pushing up 1 point over Bad Kitty, just quicker on that finger.
Salman with the good XFL reference too in the comments. Everyone's favorite player. He hate me.
He hate me. He hate me. That's the only person I remember from the
Yeah.
XFL. Him and Rashawn Salam were the only people I remember from the XFL. Because you can put your name on your jersey, so he put "He hate me." No, he's probably
Yeah, almost
he,
got it
hate
back,
me.
too.
He hate me is probably working at Popeyes somewhere down south.
Almost certainly.
Question number 7. What company's former owner donated a huge $245 million from net profits and royalties to thousands of charities? Was it Newman's Own, Bob's Furniture, Pepperidge Farm, or Lego? I like that picture also. The arch. That can't drive through.
Who's making these pictures?
I know. They came up in the gift log. I will not take credit, but I will take credit for snipping it, clipping it, and pasting it.
Hey.
All right, let's see our results. 14 say Newman's Own. 5 say Bob's Furniture. 1 says Pepperidge Farm. 1 says Lego. I didn't know Pepperidge Farm was located in Connecticut until I was looking up companies. But all of these were at some point located in Connecticut, or are. But your answer, in your majority rules again, it is Newman's Own. Paul Newman, founder of Newman's Own, donated a lot of money to charities. He pretty much just used whatever was to sustain the business, and all the overhead went to charities, which was so honorable of him.
Oh, yeah.
Salmon in first place. Katie Allen second. Evan moves back up to third. He's trying to creep back in. It's still a very close game. Very, very close with how many questions we have left.
Yeah, I'm only about 100 points behind first. A little more than that. Like 120 points.
Question number 7. Is it 7?
Oh.
Nope. 8. Which UConn Lady Husky has scored the most points in their college career? It's not really a business, but it's kind of a business. Right, Gino? You're right. Is it Rebecca Lobo, Maya Moore, Tina Charles, or Brianna Stewart?
I think I know this one too. Maybe. We'll see.
I messed up. I was supposed to put a name in there that I didn't put, which I knew people would have picked them. But the answer is up there, and 11 people picked it. See, instead of Tina Charles, I meant to put Diana Taurasi, and people would definitely would have picked it because she has a bigger name. But she is actually she's number 9 on the list. Carol Walters, Diana Taurasi, Carol Bacon, Nikisha Sales, I went to high school with. Kalina Mosique Lewis, Katie Lou Samuelson, Tina Charles, Nathisha Collier, Brianna Stewart, and number 1 is Maya Moore with 3,036 points. That is your correct answer. Get him, Gino.
Sweet. Making my way to the top.
Zalman in first place. I thought of Nikisha today. Follow her on Instagram. She coaches UCF right now. She's awesome. Uh-oh, I messed up. Oh, crap. That doesn't matter. All right, so your ninth question, your annoying ninth question is a write-in. The question is a year. You will have to write the year. So it's only 4 digits. I mean, I don't have anything that's like AD in here, so you should be fine.
That's good.
I mean, or peace. Your next question. As far back as I can remember, Connecticut had a blue law prohibiting alcohol purchase on Sunday. In what year was this law lifted, allowing purchases on Sundays and holidays? Type your answer now. I remember having to go up to Massachusetts, to Riverside, up by Massachusetts, to the Riverside package store and getting stuff because everything would always be closed.
Yeah. And you never plan ahead.
Never. No, I do now because I'm older, but like back then, I was living on a prayer. I knew how to get there through the back roads and everything. Time is up. 4 say 2015, 3 say 2012. 2 saying 14, 1 saying 05, 17, 06, 1969, 2010, 2016, 2000, 85, 1 saying 04, 1 saying 2020. As far back as I can remember, how old do you think I am? But only a few people got this one right, and I thought more people would know it, but a lot of people were close to it. Your answer is 2012.
Damn.
It seems like it was so much longer ago, but
well, it's kind of like thinking back to where was I working when that? Because I kind of remember.
That's how I had to figure it out too. And I thought about it like that because I remember the package store that was close to my job when they had signs up saying it was going to open. And that was one of those things. That was also the year the world was supposed to end too. Zalman, first place with a pretty good lead. KDL in second, back Katie in third. Who's in fourth? I didn't see. Kevon's in fourth. Evon is in fifth. Colt's in sixth.
And Evon.
Kevon,
Evon. Back.
Oh, it's getting close. It's down to the wire here. Your last question. Let's see how fast your fingers are. You get double the points, but you only get half the time to answer. And your 10th question of the game. If Zalman can hold on or KDL come up from behind, or will Bad Kitty claw their way to the top? How many active breweries are in Connecticut as of December 2020? Is it 65 to 80, 45 to 60, over 100, or 85 to 90?
Damn.
I like my picture. That's me getting drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Bitch. I found this extremely interesting because the size of our state. To give you some reference, currently in Colorado, there's 256 microbreweries. Yeah, that's a big number. I think they have the most per capita. I can't remember. We have.
So you could fit like 10 Connecticut's in Colorado.
Yeah, 6 saying 65 to 80. 4 saying 45 to 60. 7 saying over 100. 2 saying 85 to 90. And when I last checked, and this is in December, there was active breweries. There was 109 active breweries in Connecticut. The answer is over 100. At the beginning of the year, there was like 112, and a couple of them probably closed during COVID, But that is your answer. And that's a lot of breweries for such a small state. I don't think you guys realize how huge that is. There's probably more breweries in Connecticut than there are, like, I don't know, Burger Kings. No, probably not. Probably maybe more than there are more than there are Walmarts. Not that many Walmarts.
I'm not sure if there are 100 Burger Kings in Connecticut.
You know what? You know what? I might be right. There might not be 100 Burger Kings.
I only know like 3 in the whole county. Yeah.
Nonetheless, let's see our final score. Did Salmon get that one right and hold on to a victory?
Oh, in the comments it says I think he might not have.
No, Zalman held on to it. Evan did move up to second. Yup, hit third place. Congratulations to all of you. That was a topsy-turvy game. KDL stayed at fourth. I think KDL was in second, right? Yeah. But Evan and Yup pushed their way up on that last question. Still, like I said, it's always anyone's game when it gets down to the wire like that. When you guys got very close scores. Congratulations to everybody. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, well, it is Oregon. Oregon is the one that has the most per capita.
Because of Portland.
I looked that up. California has a lot. California has a high population density as well.
Yeah. California's huge, so it should.
Yeah. Besides the fact that you can ski and surf in the same state. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could in Connecticut if you count, like, no, not surf, boogie board, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
But
I wouldn't, but you might be able to.
Definitely would not. Interesting game, though. Glad I finally got those questions out. Got them out of my system.
Yeah, I think even if you didn't do well, it's nice to learn about your home state. So yeah, some interesting stuff.
You might have learned something today. You might have learned that I had a ColecoVision, and I would still play it to this day if it wasn't so difficult to set up. It's impossible to set up the televisions I have. Like totally impossible. Cabbage Patch Kids and Yard Goats. You learn that They are the affiliate of the Rockies, not anything local. They have been since they started. I can't remember how many years they've been here. I don't know. I think they're
That made me think of plugging a Sega Genesis into an HD TV, which it was never meant to be on. It was meant to be on a TV like this big, and it does not work well.
It all distorts and stuff. Yeah, it gets weird.
It's all just big pixels. And...
It's funny. It's one of those things. You have to grow with the technology, I guess. I'll never be able to play I still have a ColecoVision somewhere in this house. Probably somewhere in my basement. Somewhere behind me.
I used to have a tiny little like box TV that would lose color, and you'd smack it on the side and the color would come back.
Nice.
Yeah. That's vintage. I didn't read that comment. I just put it up.
Oregon is some of the most. Jeez, that's a lot. Oregon has a pretty high population. I mean, considering what the colleges.
Yeah, I don't know how that mathematically makes sense, right? Well, I guess maybe it's not that densely populated.
Yeah, and a lot of they're small microbreweries. They're like smaller than most breweries.
Yeah.
And they just produce stuff locally. That's usually what it is. And now they can grow pot too. Good for them.
I'm trying to think of some more theme game Thursdays. We could do fun stuff. Anyone has anything, throw it in the comments. But I was thinking a Saturday Night Live one would be fun.
Ooh, that would be fun.
There's a lot of history there, and
I love SNL.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows.
We could do like super specific ones, but we'd probably, alienate a lot of people because I could do like video games like Overwatch or things that I'll be playing, but I don't know how well that would go over with the regulars here. So yeah, let us know if you want to get something really obscure, because why not? We could do it. It's 10 questions. It's every day, so we could knock out some weird.
Put it in the comments because that gives you an advantage if we pick it. Just like the Forrest Gump trivia, but I don't think Wiki Trick did very well at that still.
But there's a lot of people too under the bar-rated like umbrella. So even if the two of us have no idea, someone's suggestion, some show we've never seen or something, maybe Chris, maybe Rob will know. I don't know. Maybe Wadsy.
Chris likes Gilmore Girls.
I got that vibe from him. He seems like a big fan.
Another thing based in Connecticut, Gilmore Girls.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course.
the fake town that I can never remember the name of. It's like Springs or something. Or, I don't know.
So the weirdest one for me is I went to Massac. I was in Monroe, Connecticut growing up, and there's the movies The Conjuring that has the Warrens, who are real people that lived in the same town as me, and like I'd see them at like Stop and Shop or TJ Maxx, and they do like little seminars at Massac. They finally made a movie, The Conjuring. Well, they made it like 15 years ago. Yeah. And it was the most surreal thing to like have a big screen movie, and the little caption on the bottom of the screen said Monroe, Connecticut. I was like,
"Oh,
how is this happening?"
Yes, Garrett. Stars Hollow. See, that would be
take that as a vote for Gilmore Girls. Yeah, let us know weird stuff.
I'm currently working on a game right now. I thought of it. I think I thought of it a couple weeks ago, and I started writing questions today. Which is I told you about this one. Comic book things that are on television and on movies. So like not just Marvel Universe, not just DC Universe, but like what's the one I just watched? The Boys, Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
There's something else I was looking up too. Judge Dredd. Oh my god.
Doom Patrol.
Something. Doom Patrol. Yeah, I was watching that the other day. That's what it was. I never knew about Doom Patrol.
That's great on HBO Max, everyone. So if you're interested.
Jess says booze trivia. I could do that. I'm a bartender. I know alcohol. I know alcohol very well.
I think a lot of the people playing this game would like that.
I have to get drunk for that one. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'll be a when there's a time to celebrate. Well, or maybe we'll have a weekly booze trivia.
Oh. And every night you have to play drunk, or else you can't play.
It's another Tuesday booze day trivia.
Tuesday booze day. I have some good booze questions. Some of them are like ridiculous. Like, that's not a bad idea though. I might do that. Need some writing material. And some of these games right here, I use for rounds when I do my regular trivia. So like sometimes if people aren't watching them. Some guy that I did my regular ones, he was like, yeah, you did these questions the other night online. I was like, I didn't even know who you were. And he told me their name. And I was like, oh, it's like, they didn't do too well because I don't remember your name. But
man,
it was one of my regulars too. He didn't put his name that he usually plays under.
He's playing here at the 10 of 10?
Yeah, he's playing at the 10 of 10. Shout out to Mackie and Mater.
And for anyone who doesn't know about that, we do live trivia games all over the place, all over Connecticut. So
yeah,
you can schedule. You can find some live locations if you go to one of those social medias, Facebook, Instagram, all that. Or BuriedAtTrivia.com. We also do bingo. I've been doing bingo. I haven't done a live trivia in probably a month now. It's been all mixtape bingo for me. So yeah, if it wasn't for this, I'd forget how to ask questions.
It keeps you in the
Well, I don't think we're gonna get any more comments for themes. So, any parting words? Anything left?
No, that's it. Have a happy New Year, everybody. Don't forget. Shout out to hashtag Save CT Restaurants. Do what you can to save local restaurants. Do what you can for local restaurant on your little mom and pops. Place you get grinders from when you were a kid. A local pizza joint, local bar, brewery, anything that's local. Try to go support them because all these restaurants need the help now more than ever. And yeah, that's basically
it. Stay safe. Order out. Well, we'll be here every night. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, just joking a little bit. But yeah, looking forward to seeing everyone here tomorrow at 10 p.m.
All right.
That's all I have to say. I'm going to go pass out.
New Year. Bye. Uh-oh. Fuck that up.
Oh, cut the camera.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now. Because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Yeah, if you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers!
Question number 24, this is the final question in this round. Give yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews, hit the restroom if you need to.
The process in which an atom's nucleus splits into smaller parts is called what? Nuclear fission, ocean, neutron emission.
We love Hot Fingers Trivia!
Dude, Matt Turner always does bad at my games.